seen the, well, there's this article in the newspaper, Public Occurrences. Boy, I mean, it's something. I mean, I'm not saying anyone is a saint, you know. I'm not saying it's correct at all. And you know, of course, the mayor. I mean, I was I've asked to read. I have a statement from the mayor's office. You know, it's well, I mean, it just says here there's nothing to worry about. That it's, you know, safe and all, everybody.
Hey.
It's crazy stuff, right? I mean, weird. Anyway, it's well, it's something to think about, I guess.
Cavalry's arrived, and it looks like they sent in the big guns.
Rocket 69.
All I want to know is, when can I get up there?
I felt the same way the first time I saw it, too. We call our ship the Prydwen. She's loaded with enough troops and supplies to mount a major offensive. If she's here, Elder Maxon's here. And that means we're going to war.
I'm guessing that diplomacy isn't on Elder Maxon's mind.
Ain't no one in the Commonwealth wondering about your intentions now.
What's the matter? Don't like kicking in the door? Don't worry. You'll fall in line with our tactics sooner or later. That being said, you're about to get to know the Prydwen up close and personal. I've received orders that we're both to report to her immediately. Follow me up to the roof of the police station. We're going for a little ride.
That location better be cleared out.
Affirmative.
Really? Maybe you're not as worthless as I thought. Here's your pay. Commonwealth is a big... If you need time to regroup, take it. Once you're ready, let me know.
I'm ready.
Good. Here's the data on the location. Don't come back until the op's done.
I can't believe I'm stuck babysitting the police station out.
That minigun in front of you is loaded and ready to fire. If you spot anything hostile during the flight, I suggest you put it to good use. Make sure you properly identify your targets before you start shooting. We don't want to have any mishaps and fire on the locals. The Commonwealth looks different from up here, doesn't it? It never ceases to amaze me how drastically your perception of the battlefield changes from the air. We're gonna need that edge when we take on the enemy. They've already proven that they're technologically superior, which means there's no telling what types of weapons they'll have in their arsenal. Hopefully, our air superiority and tactical know-how will make the difference. Now all we have to do is find them. And I'm betting that Elder Maxon will have a plan already in place by the time we arrive. Everyone down there believes in our cause, but they've been blinded by rumors and misinformation. They don't realize that the Brotherhood of Steel is the Commonwealth's last hope for survival. Every man, woman, and child below is in Commonwealth is our duty, and I will gladly spill my own blood if it ensures our victory. We're on final approach to the airport. The Prydwen should be coming into view just ahead. We'll be meeting Lancer Captain Kells on the flight deck. Just stick close to me and answer all of his questions. Far too long since I've been aboard. All right, soldier. This is the moment when everything changes. I hope you're ready.
Listening.
Permission to come aboard, sir?
Permission granted, and welcome back, Paladin. Allow me to be the first to congratulate you on a successful mission. And is this our new recruit?
Yes, sir. I feel promoted him to initiate, and I'd like to sponsor his entry into our rankings personally.
Yes, we've read your reports. You'll be pleased to know that Elder Maxon's approved your request and placed the recruit in your charge.
Thank you, sir. And my current orders?
You are to remain on the Prydwen and await further instructions.
Very good, sir. Ad Victoriam, Captain.
Ad Victoriam, Paladin.
Excuse me, Captain Kells?
So, you're the one Paladin Danse has taken under his wing. You don't look much like a soldier to me.
Sorry to disappoint you.
Sorry? A little soft around the edges, aren't you? If you want to earn your place among the best, you need to toughen up. I've read Paladin Dance's reports. He seems to think you'll make a fine addition to the Brotherhood. You might expect an endorsement like that to grant you a great deal of latitude with us. But let me make one thing clear. The Brotherhood of Steel has traveled to the Commonwealth with a specific goal in mind. As the captain of this vessel, I won't allow anyone to jeopardize our mission, no matter how valuable they think they are. Understood?
I don't know.
If you're planning to stay with the Brotherhood, I need you 100% committed at all times. Nothing less will do. That's all for now, soldier. Your orders are to proceed to the command deck for the address. After which, Elder Maxon wishes to have a word with you. If you have any questions, ask me now. Otherwise, you're dismissed.
I don't have any questions.
Then I suggest you head over to the command deck immediately. Dismissed, Initiate.
Give me a reason to put you down.
Watch your mouth, friend. It's getting you in trouble.
Welcome aboard.
Brothers and sisters, the road behind has been long and fraught with difficulty. Each and every one of you has surpassed my expectations by rapidly facilitating our arrival in the Commonwealth. You have accomplished this amazing feat without a hint of purpose or direction. And most impressively, without question. Now that the ship is in position, it is time to reveal our purpose. And beneath the Commonwealth, there is a cancer, known as the Institute. A malignant growth that needs to be cut before it infects the surface. They are experimenting with dangerous technologies that could prove to be the world's undoing for the second time in recent history. The Institute scientists have created a weapon that transcends the destructive nature of the atom bomb. They call their creation the Synth. A robotic abomination of technology that is free-thinking and masquerades as a human being. This notion that a machine could be granted free will is not only offensive, but horribly dangerous. And like the atom, if it isn't harnessed properly, it has the potential of rendering us extinct as a species. I am not prepared to allow the Institute to continue this line of experimentation. Therefore, the Institute and their synths are considered enemies of the Brotherhood of Steel,
Still around.
and should be dealt with
In the
swiftly and mercilessly. This campaign will be costly, and many lives will be
Lots
lost.
of guns or whatever.
But in the end,
Arcjet building.
we will be saving
Some
humankind
people,
from its
not me,
worst
just
enemy,
Some other people who are totally different.
itself.
We're wondering if maybe
Ad
they were looking for
Victoriam.
something.
Ad
Victoriam!
Ad Victoriam!
That makes sense, right? I mean,
If it looks dead, put
like
one
technology.
more in
Elder
its head
Maxon?
for good measure.
care about them
Why
enough.
take the chance?
So
The people of the Commonwealth.
they would go. I guess they were seen coming
Care
out of
about
it all
them?
right. So
I thought we were preparing for war.
The Brotherhood is here to prevent a war by starting one of our own. The difference is, our war won't reduce civilization to ashes.
I don't know.
You're not going to convince me you're right.
Yet despite that, Paladin Dan still feels you'd be an asset to the Brotherhood. Seeing as he's one of my most respected field officers, you couldn't get a better recommendation. Therefore, from this moment forward, I'm granting you the rank of Knight. And, befitting your title, we're granting you a suit of power armor to protect you on the field of battle. Wear it with pride.
I don't care about ranks.
Whether you like it or not, you're going to have to get used to it. In any event, once you're finished becoming familiar with the Pridwin and my staff, report to the flight deck for your new orders. Welcome aboard the Pridwin, soldier. Make us proud.
Status report.
Report, sir. Nothing new.
Good. Carry on, Knight. Congratulations on the promotion, Knight.
I'll administer your exam after you've checked in with Dance and Elder Maxon.
So how did it look out there?
We've got a lot of work ahead of
Paladin.
us, brother.
There you are. How did it go with Elder Maxon?
He sounds pretty delusional to me. You don't actually buy everything he's saying, do you?
You shouldn't judge Maxon on his words alone. His actions prove his sincerity. I just hope you appreciate how much of a chance I'm taking bringing you into the fold this quickly. Not to put too fine a point on it, but if you screw up, we go down together.
Don't worry. I'll be careful.
Good, because we've got a lot of work ahead of us, and I don't want anything slowing us down. Now, I know you're eager to hop into a suit of power armor and take the fight to the Institute. But first things first. In order to be an effective part of the team, you need to learn your way around this ship and get to know its crew. Since I've been officially assigned to you as your sponsor, I'd recommend taking me along with you.
Sounds good. Let's go.
Outstanding.
Man, you haven't lived until you've tipped a Brahmin with a vertibird. Now that's a challenge.
reporting that they're going to slow us down.
Cade?
Glad you finally stopped by, soldier. Are you ready for your medical exam?
Sure. Go right ahead.
All right. I'm going to ask you a series of medical-related questions, and I'd like you to answer me to the best of your ability. First question. As a child, were you ever exposed to radiation for an extended period of time?
There wasn't that much radiation around before the bombs fell.
Before the bombs? What? Let me check my notes. You were a vault dweller? You're probably healthier than anyone else aboard. Anyway, sorry I missed that in your records. Just going down the list of questions. I'm sure you understand. Okay, second question. Have you ever had or come in contact with a person confirmed to be carrying a communicable disease?
Never been seriously sick in my life.
Good, good. Third question. And please, answer honestly. Have you ever had sexual relations with any species considered non-human?
Well, there was this one really ugly girl in college. I mean, I had to get drunk, and it was a dare, and ugh.
That hardly qualifies, so I'll just put no. Last question. Would you have any problems pulling the trigger on an enemy of the Brotherhood, whether they're human, formerly human, or machine?
Nope. No problem whatsoever.
Excellent. You'll fit in quite well around here. Excellent. I think I've got all the information I need. I see no reason to prevent you from beginning your duties immediately. If you ever need medical assistance, you let me know.
Ah, good. You're finally here. Just set the books down anywhere. I'll get to them as soon as I can.
What, not even a thank you?
I hardly need to... Oh my. It appears I've mistaken you for someone else. Since it's obvious that you aren't who I was expecting, would you mind telling me why you're here?
Just learning my way around the Prydwen.
Learning your way around? Ah, I see. You're the new recruit that Paladin Dance described in his report. Under normal circumstances, I'd provide you with a proper orientation of my department. However, I'm woefully behind setting up research patrols and getting bombarded with requests for technical documentation. Unfortunately, I'm lacking the personnel needed to get the job done.
Maybe I can lend you a hand.
That would be... As you patrol the Commonwealth, keep your eyes open for blueprints, memos, manuals, books, charts. Anything containing useful technical data. I'm authorized to pay you for each bundle of documents that you recover. And if you wish to be assigned to a research patrol, I have plenty of them waiting to be filled. In any event, it was a pleasure to meet you, Knight.
There. Try it now.
Nothing. So, you're the new recruit I heard about. Huh, not what I was expecting.
You're the one who decided to kick your way through a Mirelurk.
I can handle myself.
Hey, if Paladin Dance vouched for you, that's good enough for me. You just don't look like one of the usual wastelanders we pick up. Anyway, since you came down here to meet me, we may as well get it over with. My name's Ingram, and this lovely little grease pit is where you'll usually find me. If your power armor's too tight in the crotch, the Prydwen's about to crash into the ground, or a robot's gone haywire, you come see me.
While you're at it, my car is making this weird grinding noise when I back it out of the driveway.
You're gonna have to take a number. There isn't a day that goes by on this tub without 5 or 6 things breaking down. And since I'm stuck in this rig, I'm not quite as spry as I used to be. The work tends to pile up.
I hardly noticed.
Can't tell if you're patronizing me or trying to be polite. How about I just forget you mentioned it? Anyway, I'm sure you're here to get your hands on some power armor. There's a pretty decent T-60 suit sitting in Bay 3 that's all yours. The left leg actuator's a bit sticky, but it'll keep the creeps off of you. Oh, and if you need any work done on it, feel free to use the workshops around here. Now, if If you'll excuse me, I need...
By Elder Maxon's orders, all forms of technology should be confiscated or collected.
That was the 5 stars.
That's
all 5 of them.
Step forward, Knight.
Get it?
Even though they've locked me in this blasted cage,
funny.
I promise that I won't bite.
Sort of. No. No. Okay. Not really.
Why are you? I'm glad you asked. Now, this is the stowage depot, and I, as you probably already guessed, am the ship's quartermaster, Proctor Tegan. The powers that be have me locked in here, so I can keep an eye on the Brotherhood's valuables. If you need to stock up on supplies before you head out on a mission, this is the place to buy them.
So if I'm out of caps, I guess I'll just defeat the enemy with my bare hands.
There's plenty of spare ammo and equipment all over the ship. You can help yourself to anything you can find. Everything in here is a bit more specialized and unique. The good news is by having a constant flow of caps, I'm able to buy whatever you bring me. Yeah, I'm mostly interested in weapons, but I'll take anything useful. Of course, if you're just looking to make a few caps on the side...
As long as I don't end up in the brig.
Don't worry. Last thing I'd want to do is get our newest recruit in trouble. It just involves a little bit of heavy lifting and interacting with the local farms. And since I'm stuck up here manning this one-man zoo, I need someone to do the legwork for me. After you're done with the meet and greet, we can discuss the details. In the meantime, if you ever need anything else, gun, a mod, even ammo, you just let me know.
Here's the thing. A sort of, note.
Excuse me, Proctor Tegan.
Step forward, Knight. Even though they were locked.
Looks uncomfortable in there.
It's not that bad. Now, this is the stowage depot, and I, as you probably already guessed, am the ship's quartermaster, Proctor Tegan. The powers that be have me locked in here. So, Mike, if you need to...
That's good to know.
I'm glad you're the...
Sure.
When I tell most... Good... Yeah, I'm mostly... Of course.
I could use some extra caps.
You need... Just... And since I'm... After you're done... In the meantime, if you ever need...
Blah, blah, blah. Proctor Tegan.
What brings you to me today?
Set me up.
Be my guest.
There's no time to waste when there's work to be done.
Taking on a death claw without backup is a great way to get yourself killed.
You're concerned with the tribe. Give Proctor Ingram my thanks.
So, you're the new knight I heard about. Glad to have you on the team.
The Institute giving machines free will? My programming says that's monstrous.
Never forget,
You are the eyes and the ears of the Brotherhood. If you see or hear...
Proctor Ingram said she needed this suit testing yesterday.
Yeah,
Don't.
Okay, sure. Firing.
Now that you've had a chance to roam the Pridwin, what do you think, Knight?
Cute boat.
Referring to this vessel as a boat is an insult to her heritage. It took the Brotherhood's sharpest minds over 2 years to design and more than twice that to build.
That's a long time.
Constructing the Pridwin required a vast amount of resources, far more than the Brotherhood possessed when we began. We spent the first 2 years alone gathering the parts. The rest was spent assembling. It was worth the effort.
With the Pridwin in our arsenal, we can mobilize our entire division, sending her anywhere that Elder Maxon wishes her to go.
Her presence in the Commonwealth ensures that our mission to defeat the Institute will end in victory.
If they don't blow it out of the sky first.
You need to learn to have a bit more faith in your brothers and sisters, soldier. In any event, I hope your tour of the Pridwin helped acclimate you to our way of life up here. I think you'll find that the more familiar you become with both her capabilities and her crew, the longer you'll survive as a member of the Brotherhood. You're dismissed, Knight.
Proximity sensors green. Getting a 3-second ping back.
We're getting a 3% Z tilt. Adjusting thrust direction. Tighten up for me. Back? Now split the difference.
Now that you've familiarized yourself with the Pridwin's crew, are you ready for your next assignment, brother?
Just point me to the action.
I applaud your enthusiasm, Knight. Let's get right to it, then. Shall we? Take a look over there. That's Fort Strong. And it's infested with super mutants. Having those aberrations of nature close enough to smell is making me sick to my stomach. To make matters worse, they're sitting on top of a massive stockpile of Fat Man shells we could use in our campaign. I want you to head over there, wipe out everything that moves, and secure that stockpile. Understood?
What do these shells do?
The Fat Man launcher is an essential part of the Brotherhood arsenal. It's a miniature nuclear payload, in a man-portable format. A squad of troops armed with one of these is virtually unstoppable. If you ever have the pleasure of firing one of them, allow me to give you a word of advice. Don't fire one of them in close quarters. There won't be enough of you to bury in a shoebox. That enough to go on?
Consider it done.
Look, I realize you're eager to take the fight to the Institute, but it'll have to wait. The Brotherhood cannot allow those abominations to have a nuclear arsenal at their fingertips.
It'll be a pleasure to exterminate that mutant filth.
Now, we have a vertibird on standby, fully armed and ready to depart. Use it to carry our message to Fort Strong, and wipe those dirty mutants from the face of the earth. Dismissed.
You got a new assignment.
Yeah, research.
Hey there.
In my experience, hotshots and big mouths end up like closed casket.
like flying in style.
Welcome aboard, Knight. Instruments are green, and we're cleared for release.
Text Benny, folks. So, some recent activity in, here, in the Diamond City that you might want to know about.
Target acquired. I'll try to keep him in your sight.
Looking into some, former...
Primary target down. Look at that big bleed. I'm gonna find a place to set her down, and then hightail it back to the Pridwin for repairs.
This area seems to be in disarray. Wonder if this is recent.
What is it? Someone there? Annoyed. I hear something.
I heard something. Over there! Get him! breaching the door. This is a lot quieter.
Bingo.
Judging from the amount of dust present, it's safe to assume we're the first people to investigate this location in quite a while. Watch your step. Quite a bit of debris here.
Survives this, and it won't be you! Gone! Spineless human!
Heads up. They've stealthed.
That's enough game, human!
That was Uranium Fever by by Elton Britt. Yes, right. Said so. Right there. If you haven't been a good neighbor recently, like I certainly haven't, I haven't been anywhere, you might not know about the latest news there. You may have heard the name Bobby No-Nose, which, out of context, sounds pretty funny. But I mean, she's a ghoul, so it's actually sort of, literal. Anyway, there was talk, so I hear that she was maybe up to something, a heist, as they say, hypothetically, something sort of big. I guess. Yeah, maybe. Who knows, though? Well, she sort of disappeared. Like, no sign of her. And nothing has gone missing, at least not that I've heard of, which I realize isn't saying much.
This is a serious news story! Don't undercut yourself!
Did the job go wrong? Or was it so successful that, just no one knows about it? There may never be answers, which makes it kind of hard to, you know, report on it. Maybe I shouldn't have tried.
Look at this place.
Here's Ray Smith with
You must hate
Right
these
Behind
mutants
You,
as much
Baby.
as I do.
A song that really sounds different when you hear it at 2 in the morning.
Why do you hate super mutants so much?
Hate's too gentle a word. These monstrosities are just another example of man blindly taking a step forward, only to wind up stumbling 2 steps back. I've been fighting for years, trying to put a stop to this madness. And just when I thought we were getting the upper hand, along come the synths. I've seen what these super mutants do to people. Can you imagine what the synths would do to us if they ever got the upper hand? It would be Armageddon repeated, and maybe the end of everything that we hold dear. Look, I don't mean to bore you with my rhetoric. I just want you to understand how important these missions are.
Makes sense.
Anyway, that's enough of that. What's important here is that you got the job done and secured these warheads. You should head back up to the Prydwen and talk to Maxon. I'm sure he'll want to debrief you as soon as dismissed.
Outstanding work at Fort Strong, soldier.
It was an honor fighting for the Brotherhood.
I'm glad you feel that way, because our mission here has only just begun. In order to bring the Institute to its knees, we need to use every weapon at our disposal. I try to supply my soldiers with the best. That's why I'm giving you these. Signal grenades can call a vertibird to your location when you need aerial transport. Simply throw one to the ground, and the vertibird will hone in on the unique electromagnetic smoke it emits. Once you're aboard, use the map on your Pip-Boy to interface with the pilot's navigation system, so he'll be able to take you wherever you need.
Will the vertibird stay and help me fight?
I'm afraid I can't spare a fully armed gunship for this task. A standard transport will have to suffice. Of course, nothing stopping you from using the door gun while in flight.
Thank you, Elder. I'll make good use of them.
I expect that you will. Now, I'm sure you're aware that Fort Strong was simply the first step towards the liberation of the Commonwealth. An even greater task lies ahead. By now, I'm sure you've deduced that our arrival in the Commonwealth wasn't coincidental. We're here because of a unique energy reading recorded by Paladin Dance's recon team. According to our scribes, the reading indicated a level of technology that only the Institute could achieve. The moment this information came to light, our mission became clear. The Institute, and everyone responsible for the creation of the synths, must be eliminated at all costs. To accomplish this goal, we need to locate the Institute's headquarters. I've had our scribes meticulously searching the Commonwealth, but they've come up empty-handed.
Anything you need, Elder. You just say the word.
I want you to get out there and become our eyes and ears on the ground. You seem to have a vested interest in locating the Institute before we met, so I'm confident you'll travel in the right circles. If you discover a way in, I need you to report it to me immediately. Any questions, Knight?
Could those mysterious energy readings Paladin Dance's recon team detected be related to teleportation?
The level of technology that the Institute possesses is far beyond our own, so we're not certain. However, that would explain why the readings are so random and short-lived. I'll have our scribes focus on improving our scanning techniques to learn more. Anything else you wanted to ask, Knight?
Aren't there any pre-war records about the Institute that might help us?
Our records indicate that the Institute was born from the remnants of a pre-war educational facility, the Commonwealth Institute of Technology. The ruins of the facility are at the center of the city, but we've already searched them thoroughly. The location appears to have been abandoned long ago, so it appears that the trail ends there. Anything else, Knight?
Any suggestions where I should look next?
Your meeting with Dr. Amari seemed fairly telling. If the Institute has the capability to teleport its synths, then we're in for quite a fight. There must be a way to tap into the teleport signal, and your mysterious lead in the glowing sea could provide us with the answer. If you need any assistance mitigating the radiation in that godforsaken location, speak to Proctor Tegan. I'm certain he'd be willing to help.
Not right now, Elder.
Very well, then. Dismissed.
Hull plating integrity looks good. No need for adjustments. If you're looking for ammunition or weapon mods, Proctor Tegan might have it. If you run into any synths...
Proctor Tegan.
Oh, the Brotherhood's got a lifetime supply of nuclear ordnance thanks to you. I expect you could use a resupply after a scrap like that.
I'm looking for some firepower.
Sure, I've got something that'll put a smile on your face.
Tegan.
You're looking to pick a fight? I'll help you in.
Uh-huh. I'm looking for some firepower.
All of my weapons.
Here's a thing. A sort of note, I guess, from a sponsor here in Diamond City, and I'll read it. Choice Chops wants you to know we have meat. Just meat.
I'm proud to be serving
Stop
under
asking if we have anything else.
I had enough of Lyons and his
Next
foolish
is Bob
ways.
Crosby, who is definitely my top 5 Crosbys. Singing Hey Back Home.
Since we talked, I'm feeling swell. Looking for here in Sanctuary. Prepared for the future.
Never built much myself. I'm not supposed to operate heavy machinery. Plenty of folks want to make life hard for people just trying to survive. I'm not willing to stand for that kind of shit.
Hey, do you have a moment? I wanted to thank you for helping us out in Concord. If only we'd run into you sooner.
Don't mention it. You guys have been through hell, huh?
You have no idea. In these past few months, we've lost everything. My son, he's gone.
I understand how you feel. I lost someone too.
But you and I, we're still here, right? We have to go on. For them.
They didn't tell me much, Vault Tech. Just to make sure everyone filled out their forms. I was supposed to win a pack of steak knives.
The open road and a load of weapons. It's better than this.
Seems to be growing well.
Nothing stays hidden forever. At least, not if I have my say.
Not a lot of folks would travel. Look who it is. We heading out again?
Let's do it.
Done.
Most folks are just looking for a hand. All we gotta do is offer. What's the angle here?
Well, aren't you handy? You do trench coats?
Nice day. Where are we headed? Anything I can do? You just say the word.
What is this place? You see that? Damn. Well, if they weren't dead before, you want to take a look?
What's that?
Loctite.
Okay. And now, a word or several from our sponsors. Commonwealth Weaponry. It's a dangerous world out there. Protect yourself. Protect your family. Here's 16-minute man, and I mean, let's be honest here. Let's talk about how long his naps are. Here it is.
No way I'm cracking this. Won't be able to pick this. Lock's really strong.
Message to Claire Pazinski.
No way I could pick this. Hey.
Just say the word.
Anything useful?
Not gonna fly.
What the?
We're so full of you. Losing people.
Or Mayday, or whatever it is one says on a radio. My name.
A few more shooters of Jet, and this place would feel just like home.
Top of Trinity Tower. I think the super mutants plan on eating me soon.
Hey there.
I'm Anne Hargreaves. George and Rex and I run this radio station.
Super mutants is coming. Help, or Mayday, or whatever it is one says on a radio.
Hey.
Rex sounds like he's gotten himself into trouble again.
You never know. He might make it out.
I suppose. The old fool does have a penchant for getting into and out of trouble.
George, Rex is in trouble. Didn't you hear him on the radio?
For the 10th time, yes. What do you want me to do about it? Those super mutants would kill me in seconds. Rex got himself into this mess. He'll have to figure out how to get out of it.
You know what any of this stuff is for?
Rex sounds like he's gotten himself into trouble again.
Oh, yes. He's in quite a pickle.
Is that some kind of pun about super...
I'm being held prisoner on the top of Trinity Tower. I think the super mutants plan on...
that song was, Hold On. It was by Three Sons, and,
about the latest news there. You may have heard the name Tahvo, which, out of context, sounds pretty funny. But I mean, she's actually. You scared now? Anyway, I guess? Yeah, maybe. Who knows, though? Well, she's sort of, no sign of her. And nothing has gone missing, at least not that I've heard of, which I realize isn't saying much.
This is a serious news story. Don't undercut yourself.
Did the job go wrong? Or was it so successful that no one knows about it? There may never be answers. It's kind of hard to, report on it. Maybe. Someone named Big Maybell says there's a whole lot of digging going on.
That song by...
Stop in for a drink at the Dugout Inn. The stories are free, but the moonshine will cost you. As for Vadim Bobrov.
Next is some Roy Brown. This one is Mighty, Mighty Man.
There we go. That's it. Hell yeah.
Place sure used a lot of juice.
Gotta find the terminal. Can't break the code.
Connie Allen there with Rocket 69. Hey, seen there's this article in the newspaper. Boy, something. I mean, I'm not saying anyone is a saint. You know, I'm not saying it's correct at all. And you know, of course, I mean, I've asked to read. I have a statement from the mayor's office. You know, there's nothing to worry about. That it's, you know, safe and all, buddy. It's crazy stuff. Anyway, it's well, it's something to think about, I guess. Would you like some Danny Kaye? I sure thought so.
one better.
You saw that?
Stop right there, stranger. You approach Atom's holy ground. Why? State your purpose or be divided in his sight.
Watch your step over here. Might end up looking like me.
You people live here? This place is a dump.
You are not one of Atom's chosen. Save your judgment for those who care what mortals think.
You're worshipping what? Radiation? You're crazy.
Atom provides for and protects us. If you are unwilling to accept his embrace, then I suggest you leave and never return.
I need to speak with you.
What do you need of me, child?
I'm looking for someone named Virgil. Have you seen him?
Yes, I know of him. What do you want with him?
I need his help reaching the Institute.
I have heard of this institute. They hide themselves, trying to avoid the power of Atom. A futile effort. In truth, this Virgil has caused some concern. Some believe his presence is an affront to Atom. Though he came to trade with us on a few occasions, we have had little other contact with him. It was quite clear he wanted to be left alone. You can find him southwest of the crater, living in a cave. I would approach cautiously were I you. I feel he does not want visitors.
So that Billy, and Billy's she. Hey, how about a bit of good news? If you haven't already seen it, which I did, so I know it's true, not just something that I overheard. Nick Valentine is back in town. He was gone for a while. Some people who are totally not gone. Well, they thought he might be dead. Or destroyed. Anyway. Glad you're back, Nick. Even though we never really talked. Like, ever. Here's, Bob Crosby. Way back home.
Hold it. Take it nice and slow. No sudden moves. I know you're from the Institute. So where's Kellogg, huh? Trying to sneak up on me while you distract me? It's not going to work. I'm not stupid. I knew they'd send him after me.
Take it easy. Kellogg's dead.
Dead? He's dead. Don't you lie to me.
Is it so hard to believe?
Of course it is. Kellogg was ruthless. There's a reason the Institute used him to do their dirty work for so many years. I knew they'd send him after me. Tried to prepare for it. But I still wasn't sure I'd make it. And so you killed him, eh? Then what do you want with me?
I'm not an idiot. I know you were part of the Institute.
How could you possibly know that? No, it doesn't matter. I'm not going back. I can't go back. Look at me. Why are you even here? What do you want?
I need whatever information you've got. Anything to help me get into the Institute.
I'm sorry, what? You want to get into the Institute? Are you insane? Never mind how nearly impossible that is. Even if you were to succeed, it'd almost certainly end in your immediate death. What reason could you possibly have for taking that kind of risk?
They kidnapped someone, and I want him back.
Oh, no. Look, I didn't know. I mean, I didn't realize that's what you were after. I can help you get in there, but I want something in return.
You help me, and I'll help you.
All right. If I help you, you're going to do something for me. Before I was forced to leave, I was working on a serum to reverse this mutation. It could return me to normal. You understand? So if you get in there, I need you to find it in my old office and bring it to me. I think that's pretty reasonable in exchange for helping you. All right? Let's talk details. First things first. You know how synths get in and out of the Institute?
Yeah, they use some sort of teleporter.
Well. Not many know about it. Pretty closely guarded secret. You've certainly done your homework. It's commonly referred to as the molecular relay. I don't understand all the science behind it, but it works. Dematerializes you in one place, rematerializes you in another. I'm sure it sounds crazy, but it's a reality. The relay is the only way in and out of the Institute. You understand? The only one. That means you're going to have to use it. Now, have you ever seen an Institute courser?
No, never heard of him.
Another secret of the Institute. Trust me, it's good that you haven't found out the hard way. Coursers are Institute synths, designed for one purpose. They're hunters. Operations go wrong, a synth goes missing, and a courser is dispatched. They're very good at what they do, and you're going to have to kill one.
That sounds like suicide.
It does, doesn't it? If there were another way, I'd suggest it. Believe me, every courser has special hardware that gives them a direct connection to the relay in the Institute. It's embedded in a chip in their heads. You need that chip. But to get it, you'll have to find a courser. Now, I don't know exactly where you can find one. They haven't sent any after me. And sitting here waiting doesn't seem like a good plan. You're going to have to hunt one down. I can tell you where to start and give you some help finding one. But you'll have to do the dirty work.
I don't see why you can't do this.
Back in the Institute is the last place I want to be. Now listen up. The primary insertion point for coursers is in the ruins of CIT, directly above the Institute. So you'll want to head there. Now, the relay causes some pretty heavy interference all across the EM spectrum. You've got a radio on that Pip-Boy, right? When you get to the ruins, tune it to the lower end of the band and listen in. You'll be able to hear the interference. Follow the signal, and it'll lead you to a courser. Then, you just have to not get killed. Not gonna lie, the odds aren't in your favor here. But if you do make it, remember what I said about the serum. I need it badly. I really do hope you find what you're looking for.
Oh, God, what died in here? All the rat.
And that was Frankie Carl there. Well, I mean, I guess it was actually Marjorie Hughes doing the singing, but never mind.
That's a good.
Here's a thing, a sort of note, I guess, from a sponsor here in Diamond City, and I'll just read it. Diamond City Surplus, now open 24 hours a day, and especially since
What the?
Find him! Spread out! Find him! Come on. At least try. They're gonna carry you out. What you got left in you? They run. Smart move.
You're still alive. Think you can hide? Keep your eyes.
Still kicking? Jesus!
Playing games with me, huh?
Hell yeah.
That it?
We'll carry ya! Got it.
One more.
Think you're tough? Come on! know what? Since we talked, I'm feeling swell. Look at the two of us here in Sanctuary. Prepared for the future.
If you wanted to make me a second printing press while you're at it.
That was personality, Johnny Mercer.
Let me know if there's anything I can do to lighten the load. Or, you know.
Axes to grind. Hell, I have a ton of them.
This is Diamond City Radio.
Nothing I hate more than raider scumbags.
Travis?
If you run into any, put a few down for me.
When someone named Big Maybell says there's a whole lot of shaking going on, you can probably believe it. I mean, it's fair to say that's probably accurate. She's tremulous.
Thank you. It's like I can finally think straight.
Yes?
Nice job with those defenses.
Piper.
Heading
I
my
got
way?
nothing else I need right now.
Sure, let's go.
Will do.
Taking up with Little Miss Reporter, huh? I'm jealous.
I can't tell if that's a compliment or a pickup line or both, so I think we're just gonna go.
Yeah.
Gotcha, motherfucker!
Man, you picked the wrong fight.
Here come the fireworks! Need some cover fire over here!
The courser's on the second floor. Kill on sight. Send reinforcements to the lobby in case there are more. What's going on down there? Courser is now on the third floor. Reports of the second intruder in each room in the courtyard.
Gone. Just like that. Put that down.
Last mission!
If we're gonna do what was that?
Barricade stairwells and hallways if you haven't already.
Last mistake!
Lost contact with sectors 2 and 4.
Another good one. Another good one from Betty Hutton.
Got it.
So, this radio station here, we don't really make any caps, and there are well, some people help me stay in the air. People like this. Stop in for a drink at the Dugout Inn. The stories are free.
Who's there?
The moonshine will cost you. Ask for Vadim Bobrov.
We're hot!
stuff, but it's really hard.
Guess this is it for you. Free for the taking.
My leg!
Fall back to original position. The horses near the elevator.
Kill them all!
You're all bravado and no brains.
Horses after the girl. Anyone alive needs to get up to the top floor immediately. That's an order.
Guess they vanished for good.
Nice.
Get this over with.
You're dead!
Better than expected. sure manage to find your fair share of trouble, don't you?
I suppose so.
Hey, I'm not one to judge. Honestly, it's just nice to not be doing it alone for a change. In my line of work, things tend to get pretty hairy. I've been shot at, poisoned, nearly executed. Heck, until recently they called the lockup in Diamond City the Piper Suite. Anything for a story, I suppose.
Seems that execution didn't quite take, huh?
Thank God. I'd been working on this story about irradiated drinking water in Bunker Hill. I traced the water back to its source through these old sewer tunnels, and what do I find? The children of Adam, setting up like they own the place. Unfortunately, they found me just as quick. Turns out they were not fond of reporters. So, to atone for my trespassing, they decided to make a sacrifice to Adam. Me. I'm kneeling there, about to get the boot into this huge sewer pipe, when suddenly I blurt out, "Adam! He reveals himself!" And they buy it. They pull me back from the ledge, and then gave me their induction ceremony. You are looking at an official acolyte of Adam. Took me a couple more days before I managed to sneak away, get Bunker Hill security to finally clean the place up.
You've led an exciting life.
Sure have. But honestly, now that I'm out here with you, I feel like I'm just getting started. Getting in trouble, it's what folks like us do. I mean, you and I are out here putting ourselves at risk so people in the Commonwealth can have a chance at a better life. Not for praise or reward or glory, but because it's right. I just wanted to let you know I'm real happy to be along for the ride.
I wouldn't want it any other way. I like having you close.
All the better to watch each other's backs. So, you want to get out of here?
I don't know the password. I'm telling the truth.
I don't believe it.
No, God. Please, no.
All he had to do was tell me the password. Now, you, come here. Are you here for the synth?
I'm here to pick up an order. 2 large pepperoni and a calzone. Name is Fuck You.
If you're not here for the synth, then you're here for me. What do you want?
I'm here to kill you and take what's inside your head.
That you cannot have.
Bring it!
You made a mistake!
Travis?
Now you pay for it!
Warren Smith song about digging for uranium, which is, I guess, a thing back then? For fun?
Use a little help over here.
I can carry something if you need me to.
If you're going to kill me, then do it.
Hello. Hey there.
I don't want to die. Don't shoot! Don't shoot!
Help me.
Security's too tight. Hey.
He deserved to die. I know you're not here for me, but I can't get out. Not on my own. I'm going to have to trust you to help me.
I promise not to hurt you.
I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? The guard put the password in a toolbox, over there, under the stairs. Use it to gain access to the terminal, and open the door.
Hey.
Thank you. I don't know what to say.
You don't have to say anything. You're welcome.
My institute designation is K-198, but I prefer Jenny, so yes, I'm a synth, if you hadn't already guessed. I knew they'd send a courser. I just didn't think he'd find me so fast. I think I would have lost him too, but then I was captured by these mercenaries, and all this happened. Thanks again for your help. I'm gonna look for supplies before heading out. And before you ask, no, I don't need any more help. The Commonwealth is unforgiving. I need to make it on my own or I'm dead. Maybe we'll meet again, under better circumstances. I hope we do.
Terminal's got this locked.
Lou, would you look at this place?
Hey.
What? Hey, here. Something to keep
Hey.
you sharp. Always worked for me.
Your thoughts?
Taking down that courser went about as well as could be expected.
Is everything all right between us, Piper?
Well, it's awful nice to be traveling with someone who's got their head on straight. So, I'd say I'm good.
Oh, nothing.
Okay.
Someone's out there! Someone there?
Better be worth it.
So, we don't really make any caps, and there are well, some people help me stand up. People like this, feeling tired. Need a pick-me-up? Need a pick-me-up? Visit Chemicare and get a prescription today. A balanced life through chemistry. Yeah, so, Bob Crosby.
Someone there? You're mine now, rookie. Don't quit, do ya?
Get some! Which eye? I can't see! Ah!
You're on there, man.
playing games with me, huh?
That's it.
Can't keep you out.
Message to Alexander Strelnikov. My esteemed Mr. Strelnikov, I know someone of your profession values discretion above all else. But I have to honestly say, screw that.
You got a line on him? Ain't personal, just you or me. Aw, man, come back! I was having fun.
Could all come out and play. If it isn't the boy behind the costume. You've been really naughty, Mr. Shroud, making all my friends so nervous with your calling cards. Taking out St. John's favorite toy soldiers. But now it's time to rip your goddamned heart out! Shit!
Raider.
I'm here on my own.
Freelance, huh? All right. Come on in, but no gunfire. Market's open. You can do as much trading as you like.
Someone's not interested in visitors.
You there. We need to have a... You'll find I'm very persistent.
Okay, let's hear it.
I'm always looking for people who know how to handle themselves in dangerous situations. From what I hear, you may fit the bill.
I live for danger. Where do I sign up?
I like your enthusiasm. By the way, I'm Edward Deegan. You'll mostly be working for me, but you'll need to talk to my boss first. His name is Jack Cabot. He likes to personally interview everyone I hire. He's careful like that. Come down to Cabot House in Beacon Hill and ask to talk to Jack. I'll let him know you're coming.
If you haven't been a good neighbor recently, like I certainly haven't, I haven't been anywhere, you might not know about the latest news there. You may have heard the name Bobby No-Nose, which, out of context...
Hi.
Load a little heavy there? I'll buy anything you don't need, and sell everything you do.
Sort of, you know...
Let's see what you got.
You'll find something you like. Everyone does.
There was talk, still I hear, that she was, maybe up to something? A heist? As they say, hypothetically? Something sort of big? I guess? Yeah, maybe. Who knows, though? But, well, she sort of, disappeared. Like, no sign of her. And nothing has gone missing, at least not that I've heard of, which I realize isn't saying much.
This is a serious news story! Don't undercut yourself!
Did the job go wrong? Or was it so successful that, just no one knows about it? There may never be answers, which makes it kind of hard to, you know, report on it. Maybe I shouldn't have tried. Elton Britt is
Haven't
next
seen you
with a
before.
song
If you need a
that,
doctor,
well,
let's get you examined.
Frankly, it sounds very irresponsible.
Yeah. Take a look at me, Doc.
What's feeling off today? What can you tell me?
Took one chem too many. Anything you can do?
Let's clean you up. It's not going to be pleasant. Done. Now, was there anything else bothering you?
Think I soaked up some rads out there.
All right, let's flush your system. And that's that. Anything else bothering you?
Hurting all over, Doc.
Severe lacerations, puncture wounds, muscle spasms in the eyes from high levels of stress. Yeah, let's patch you up. All done. Any other complaints?
Peace, brother.
Every weapon you see here could be the difference.
I'll take a look, sure.
Each weapon.
How you doing?
Yeah?
Oh, it's you. Oh, sugar.
Hmm? What happened to Kent? Where is he?
They took him. Raiders, nothing but bloodlust in their eyes. We couldn't stop them. When they took him away, they left you a message. Just listen to Kent's radio station. It keeps playing it over and over again.
She won't be... What?
You're back. The glowing sea.
Oh,
Virgil.
God, what's happening?
What happened?
On your knees, dirtbag.
I found Virgil. He has a way inside the Institute. But I need a code from a Courser chip.
A Courser chip? You fought a Courser? Oh my god. Unfortunately, I can't help you. I've worked on a lot of synths, but never a Courser. I don't know what that chip does, let alone how to decode it. But there are people who might. I work with a group that, well, they're the only ones I know that even have a chance at cracking Institute security. They're called the Railroad.
Oh my God! Do it, Shroud! Do it!
Next stop, the railroad. Choo-choo.
Ah, yes. Anyway, you need a code phrase in order to find them.
Here's the Silver Shroud update.
Follow the Freedom
In case you
Trail.
missed it, Kendra's reign of
Good luck.
terror is over. She won't be...
In my secret club, the code phrase is just two words.
God, what's happening?
Awesome and me.
Yes, well, that's not going to help you here. But I'm sure someone with your creativity will be able to figure it out.
All clear.
This is the Shroud's headquarters. So you must be the Silver Shroud's little friend. Yes. If you want to see your friend alive, Shroud, meet me at Milton General Hospital. Don't do it, Shroud. It's a trap. Save yourself. Ah! Ah! Oh my God! Do it, Shroud! Do it! On my knee. Ah! Tick-tock, Shroud. Don't keep me waiting. We got business that needs finishing. Here's the Silver Shroud update. In case you missed it, Kendra's reign of terror is over. She won't be... What? Oh, God! What's happening?
On your knees, dirtbag.
What are you doing? What? Ah!
part I was looking for. The guys back in the garage are gonna flip. Nothing else to find here. This hunk of junk is picked clean, Daddy-o.
Too bad.
Ain't that a bite? Well, if it's parts you're looking for, we got lots more back in the garage. You seem like a cool cat. You should check out our digs. Our machines are something to see, Jack.
What'd they use you for? Hey, check this out. I find the quality of care at this facility to be lacking. At best.
Here and shit.
There. This is gonna be fun! Get wasted!
Hadn't come to that. Having fun, huh? I could do this all day.
Going down. Basement. Going up. Second floor.
You're nothing. Nothing!
What? Oh, hell no!
Something
Scared yet?
quit, did they?
And that was Frankie Carl there. Well, I mean, I guess it was actually Marjorie Hughes doing the singing, but... never mind.
Going down.
Shroud! I wanna talk with you!
This is Diamond City Radio, and I'm
gonna say it again.
you know,
Hold, assholes. Anyone turns heel, I'm coming for you and your family. And you, Shroud. You step any
How about
closer,
Billy Ward and the
and we
Dominoes?
get to see what's inside
This
Kent's
one,
head.
I mean, it's...
You shield yourself behind an innocent. You are Craven, St. John, and you shall fall before me.
Don't talk to me like that. Some of these losers think you're some sort of legend. Like you walked straight out of a comic book. But you and I know, you're human. And you're weak. You came here and for what? Your little sidekick?
I have cut a path through all your thugs. Who can truly say I'm not the Shroud?
Don't listen, man. He's a phony. So what's gonna happen is this. I'm going to kill Kent. Then we're gonna shoot the hell out of you. Nothing's gonna be left but paste.